Hey, Greg King here, and welcome to Make Money on YouTube Without Making Videos. 4 secret steps Google Ads does not talk about. So in this short video, I'm going to go over the 4 secret steps Google Ads does not talk about. And then I'm going to give you some examples of why they don't want to talk about it. Then in a moment, I'm going to put a link in the screen and also in the comment section of how you can take advantage of Paul Murphy's seminar and workshop. And he'll go a little deeper on the steps you can take to actually rank 1, 2, and 3 on the first page of Google, YouTube, and the Google carousel within 24 hours, but I do it literally in minutes following his steps from this training seminar. Now, this video about the 4 steps Google Ads does not want to talk about revolve around 1, subscribers, 2, views, 3, how fast you can actually place the ads on Google, and 4, how fast you can actually organically place the ads or your rankings on the first page of Google, YouTube, and the YouTube carousel. So let's dive into number 1. And number 1 has to do with subscribers. And as you can see, they talk about having lots of subscribers. Now, that's true if you want to go to Google AdSense, where they actually pay you for videos. However, if you want to rank your video on the first page of Google, YouTube, and the Google carousel, you don't need a 1,000 subscribers like YouTube talks about. That's only if you're going to be doing AdSense, where you need 1,000 subscribers, I believe, is it 4,000 views, and it just goes on, and you make just, unless you're doing tens of thousands of views and subscribers, you're going to make nothing. And as you can see here, I've only, at this state of this video, I only have 28 subscribers. Now, the next thing we talk about here is time. And you can see here, this is just one of my videos here. I organically posted on the first page of YouTube, ranked number 1. I ranked number 1 on Google and also on the video carousel. And that just took 3 minutes. And as you can see here, same idea, 3 minutes, and I ranked number 1. Now, this is showing number 2 because this is an ad. So they're paying dearly for this. But this is, I'm not paying at all for this ad in this ranking. And you can also see here again how it just took literally 10 minutes. Now, the third thing they talk about is views. And coming back to the first one with the ranking on the first for Google carousel and the YouTube ranking, you can see here, I've had no views and I ranked in 2 minutes. The next one here, I literally, where can we go here? Literally here, I had 1 view and I ranked in 3 minutes. Then 10 minutes I ranked and I've had 1 view. So that's absolutely not true as well. Now, the fourth thing is organically ranking. Now, if you organically rank, they say it could take 3 or 6 months. The best way to do it is by paying for ads. Well, of course it is. But that's the best way of going bankrupt with your business. And if you're just starting out on YouTube or online businesses and you're doing on e-commerce, whether it be with Shopify or eBay or Amazon, I mean, you know right off the bat that the advertising is complete money suck, and you usually have enough you don't usually have enough month at the end of the money. So this is a great way of doing it for free, doing it fast, and also ranking literally immediately. Now, the organic ranking part, you can see here, I've ranked on the carousel 1, 2, and 3 with my Google search. Same as here, 1, 2, 3. I literally took the whole page of YouTube with my search. You can see here I'm ranking number 1 on the carousel again. And any Google search you do, when you're doing my critique, my specialty, I'll come up number 1, number 2, or number 3 literally immediately. And as you can see here, I haven't had many views. Like I've got 46 views here. It's 1 week old. This is a screenshot of the page 1 of YouTube with my specific search. And as you can see, I literally have, other than 2, I've got this page completely sewn up doing the steps that Paul Murphy has shown me in the link I'm going to put at the end of the video to show you how you can do this very effectively and for free and as many times as you want. And I come down here a little bit further. You can see once again my face is splattered everywhere. Now it's a side note here, and to be completely transparent, I put my face on these videos because I'm my brand. Yet when you actually look at the title of my videos, it says make money on YouTube without making videos. I've had other videos that will go deeper into that, but once again, to confirm, 99% of the videos that are put on YouTube are faceless. They're people behind the camera, not in front of the camera. But since I am the product, some people sell cameras, some people sell drones, some people sell furniture or mattresses. I sell Greg King, so I want to make sure my face is on board here. And another thing here is, look, once again, I've basically strangle-held the first page of Google, YouTube, and the carousel. And once again, I did it in minutes. Now, as promised, I'm going to put the link on the screen and also in the comment section. And I'm going to go one step further, and I'm actually going to step you through what happens when you press the link. So when you press the link that I put into the screen and also in the comment section, you're going to come to this page, and it's a conversation with Mike Filsame and Paul Murphy, and it's a 90-minute training video, and it goes over a ton of information and lots of tips and tricks that actually you can actually immediately put into your online business, where it be a product, a service, or even an affiliate. It doesn't matter what your product is on Google or YouTube or any online business can work. It's the process, it's not the product. So when you come down here, you're going to see Mike, then this is Paul Murphy, and he's going to go over, well, free Google Ads is one thing, ranking's another, little tips and tricks on how you can actually not put your life savings into your online business before you actually make any money or sell any product. Then you come down here and you do the register. And this could take a moment just to make sure there is availability. And then what you do is you just put the date in, the time zone, your first name, email, and you register now. And what you need to do then is just sit back, buckle up, because you're going to have the most amazing 90 minutes of information that I believe that I've come across. Because what I've noticed with all these gurus and all these people that tend to say, like, they're all they're wealthy, and they all give kind of tidbits, and they all say, you have to do this, you have to do that. Well, everyone knows that. It's like saying someone like, oh, gee, I'm heavy, and someone that says, well, go on a diet. Well, everyone knows that. I mean, it's simple, but it's not easy. And it's the same thing with all these all these YouTube gurus. They all say, do this, and you'll be fine. Paul is the first one that actually takes it and puts step by step of all the little tricks and tips that you can do to be incredibly successful and be on the first page of the #1 search engine in the world, and also the #2 search engine in the world. Now, what's so cool about this is that when when people are Googling for something, they're not tire kicking. Typically, when someone's Googling, they're a red hot buyer looking for a specific product, whether it be, once again, like a drone or a camera or a dentist, or it doesn't really matter. But they're not just tire kicking, going to a mall and saying, oh, I'm just looking, thanks. There's an actually specific purpose for that. Now, once they found something that they like, let's say, for example, the dentist. Oh, there goes my color a bit. Let's say about the dentist. That's better. Is, first of all, they'll look at it and say, John Smith. Now, that's awesome. Now, what are they going to do? What's the second step? Well, we've all been processed and programmed that we want a second opinion. So if people are looking at Google, they will then go to YouTube to find out reviews. Then they come back. Now, the power of this whole process is when you go to Google, then to YouTube and back to Google, you're on the first page of both. Like, how powerful is that? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief video that I put out. I don't like putting out videos that are much more than 5 to 8 to 10 minutes long, because everyone's busy. Everyone's being a human doing, and everyone's got a lot of stuff going on. So I like to present this of just creating the curiosity for you to actually look at what Paul has to offer. And 90 minutes is still 90 minutes. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can just watch parts of it and just get like huge information you can, immediately put into your business. And once again, I mean, there's nothing like free ads on the #1 search engine in the world. I mean, it just totally makes sense. It sure made a huge difference for my business. Now, in the meantime, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, so you never miss another one of my videos. Also, in our next video, we're going to be going through paid ads or free ads. Interesting. I mean, of course, everyone wants the F word, the 4-letter F word, free. That 4-letter F word. Now, please also leave a comment below. If this has hit a nerve of what I'm talking about, of not being able to rank properly, or when you're ranking, you can't even find your video, and people always promise you can get here and there and everywhere, and nothing ever happens. So what do? You just kind of go, ah. So let me know what your experience has been, what your stories have been, and I do promise you follow Paul's steps when on his. Well, it's called a 5-step program. If you follow his steps, you can't mess up. This just works. Now, that being said, I'm going to be zoning out. I'm in La Paz, Mexico right now, and it's the middle of the afternoon, and I've got a little bit of a power surge. That's why the color's kind of going off and off. But it's Saturday afternoon, the beaches are open, and it's calling my name. You can't hear that? It's calling my name, Greg. So until the next video, you have yourself an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.